upper elementary students. So today we're going to be introducing the immunity system or your immune system. And this is probably something you've heard a lot about in the news recently. So it's kind of timely that we're studying it now. So today we'll introduce the unit and then we'll go into greater detail in the coming weeks. So we'll start off with the immune system, your body's army. All right, and so immunity is, like I said, something we've been hearing a lot about in the news lately. Why? It's because it's what protects your body from getting sick. It's your protection against illness. And there are a few ways in which your immune system defends and protects you. But let's first talk about what it's protecting you from. So germs is a word we're all familiar with. These are body invaders. They try to creep into your body. Most germs are microorganisms. These are very small living things. And there are different types of microorganisms we're going to talk about specifically today. First, we're going to talk about bacteria. So bacteria is probably a word you've heard before, but you're not really sure what it means. So bacteria has one cell. And they're found almost everywhere. So bacteria isn't just inside your body. They can live outside of your body as well. So bacteria can be found on your laptop, outside, in your body, even on your food. They can live anywhere. And most of the time, bacteria is harmless. However, there are some forms of bacteria that will cause illness. And that's what your body has to defend against. If you've ever taken that really pink medicine that tastes kind of like gum or bubble gum or candy that your doctor prescribes, that's called an antibiotic. And antibiotics only work on illnesses caused by bacteria. Bacteria has a very simple shape. It's got a rod shape and it multiplies very quickly. So if bacteria that's harmful does get into your body, that's what causes you to become sick. Viruses, on the other hand, are smaller than bacteria. And while bacteria is a living organism on its own, viruses can only live if they have a host. And that's you or me. It has to live inside of something. Most viruses cause illness. So while some bacteria is harmless, and often many forms of bacteria are harmless, most viruses are not. You do not want viruses. Because they often cause illness. So if you do have a virus, there's only a few ways you can treat that. So first, you can prevent it from happening by getting a vaccine. So when you get a shot for the chickenpox or the flu, that's to prevent a virus. If you get a virus, then only antiviral drugs help. So it's easier oftentimes to prevent or treat bacteria versus a virus. Okay, so now we're going to talk about how your body specifically protects you. So they have two lines of defense when it comes to your immune system. The first is blocking. So your body first tries to block any of those germs from getting in. But if the germs do sneak in, then their second option is to destroy. Do you like my little attempt at a sword drawing there? So if we do have harmful microorganisms that enter our body, then your immune system will try to destroy them. So let's talk about a few different aspects of our body that we often take for granted. The first barrier that your body uses to prevent harmful bacteria or microorganisms from entering is your skin. So your skin is a barrier that keeps particles outside and not inside of your body. Your tears are another form of protection. So when your eyes well up with water, that washes away any harmful particles or organisms that could enter through your eyes. Mucus, which I know we always giggle when we bring up in class, but mucus is actually another form of protection. It coats and protects your nasal passage. And saliva, even your spit, has protective things inside it that help destroy some of those organisms and those harmful bacteria. And there's many more, from the hair in your nose to the digestive juices in your stomach. We're going to learn about all the ways that our body protects and gets rid of some of those harmful organisms. Now, if your body doesn't keep out some of those harmful things, so the barriers don't work, often your body will send those particles down to your stomach. Why? Because your stomach has something called digestive juices. And these juices will actually destroy harmful bacteria or viruses. So if you do get something harmful or something that causes illness in your body, then your body's going to send that down to your stomach so your stomach can take care of it. Now, this is just an introduction to all of the things that your immune system does. Coming up in the next few weeks, we'll talk about white blood cells and all of the ways that your body protects you from illness. But hopefully this gave you a little bit of background knowledge and answered some of your questions you might have. Now remember, I've included your reading as well on Jupiter Grades. And if you have any questions, you can always message me and we'll meet together to talk about this later on in class. Thanks, guys.